flows
his
at Witt.
system, yeah.
Because he's separated from us, and
Do we want to try to cover the fact that he can't take care of the fire flows?
Well,
Is
what
it our
if
responsibility?
you got an industrial plant out there that needed it and is gonna employ 500 people?
let me tell you what's going to
Well,
happen.
what are we gonna do?
It's somewhere,
Well,
right?
but there's industrial
It's the
area.
industrial land.
Wallace has got some industrial sites.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
What
east-
happens
even east of the river?
if that was gonna keep industry out of Morristown and Witt?
Well, between
It's very well
25 and the
done.
railroad,
They could very well
across the
have it.
bridge and
Yeah.
that stuff in there can be industrial.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Go ahead,
what,
Mike, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was just saying, I mean, to sum this up, what would happen is if we don't provide fire protection to that area, or they don't get adequate fire protection from Witt, they're not gonna have an ISO rating of 3, so that's gonna drive insurance costs through the roof on industrial people. They're gonna come here and wanna see fire flows, if they don't have the capacity,
Well,
they won't take it.
it could. You know, there's not a plant out there now in this area that's going to immediately affect it.
Right.
But Doyle understands that, and he wants to be sure, like, it's our responsibility to work for the good of the community. And, you know, Terry had said something about he wanted to bury the hatchet that he had with the city, and I told Doyle we don't operate like that.
we don't have a hatchet.
It's his hatchet, he made the hatchet, he can bury it if he wants to. But, you know, do we want to go out there and, for the goodness of our hearts, try to provide this check valve and fire protection? It's gonna cost, if you look at the bottom, it's gonna cost us about $90,000 to do that.
Well, it's gonna cost him.
Well,
yeah.
that's what the next line
Yeah.
is. I'm figuring, you know, if he builds a $1 million tank, it's gonna be about 1.5 million for him to build that. And so, you know, that's equivalent to about $4,500 a month the cost.
That's what we're saving here. So he's telling,
If we provide
he's
this.
telling Wallace he can build it. If it comes down, he can build a tank, but they're gonna have to pay for it.
Right.
Or help pay for it.
Or help pay.
Help pay.
Well, that's what.
You dig well, you dig well too.
I'm just giving y'all's options, one of the past precedents.
Yeah, the fourth option is we'll do nothing.
Yeah, fourth option is do nothing, just say it's your service area, you take care of it.
I think that's what
We
we
got,
Whatever y'all
we got the pond out there that Wallace has got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He can provide it for anything but a
But a big,
big box.
I don't think we need to do anything till something arises. You just let it ride.
I know what,
And then just
I
be
know they'd
sprinkled
like
on.
to have some kind of
Wouldn't be
commitment.
drinking water or nothing.
they'd like, yeah, Wallace would like to have some, see, the city wants to do a plan of services. And the city, we provide ISO 3 all across the city, so I think, you know, the cities want to kind of make sure they can provide fire protection
Before they approve the development.
before they approve the development.
Could they tap into the lake out there, Wallace's
Oh,
pond?
Wallace has got a pump out there now in the lake.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so they wouldn't have to put $1.5 million in a tank.
But if
Yeah,
it's,
well, show the next, click the next slide, Jim,
All right, here's
show them
the-
what we're talking about. That's the master plan for the Wallace development. And
let's see here. This is, right now, all they've done is annex a couple of lots right here. Here's the railroad track. So, you know, we would have everything over here, and this area that develops in here, and these businesses, including some of these areas, this is his future development. That's Cornerstone Academy, so that whole field there, Wallace is looking to develop.
And
for-
look to the south of the interstate. I mean,
Yeah, and
there's
here's-
more development out there.
Here's residential to the south of the interstate that they may want to annex. Here's some commercial southwest of the interstate. And there's the Cracker Barrel in this area. This is all Terry's service area. And he's talking about building a tank up on a hill here that could fire flow down, but he wants them to help share the cost of building. So this is the whole development that, from a small standpoint, he can provide fire protection. But if you have something, and this is a commercial industrial area right in here, that might be an issue.
Yeah, let me
which is-
explain something about that fire protection service. ISO, what they do, they get guidelines to give you classification, okay? And what their guidelines are is, if you're like a big box retailer or some kind of retail store, you know, your fire flow is gonna be 500 to 1,500 gallons a minute, somewhere in that range. 1,500 being very high, most times.
For a
less than
period of
that.
time.
And that's typically for 2 hours. When you jump into an industrial, you know, you start approaching 2,000, 3,000 gallons an hour, per minute, you've gotta have 3 to 4 hours of storage capacity. And so that increases that storage capacity way up there. And so you've gotta have a minimum of 750,000 gallon tank. Really, a 1 million gallon tank is what you need to provide industrial
I
power.
think we need to let them see how far they get with getting people to help them make build a tank and just kind of.
You know,
We've always, the industrial parks and what's like, it's always been built in the city.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go to private use here, like they've done in South Carolina and some of the other states. And you can't believe how much they jacked up the price of the land. I mean, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 for an acre.
Of course, they got the water.
In the private.
Yeah, in the private.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's,
well, we're not trying to take Terry's customer. It's his service area. All we've told the city is, and I told Doyle, you guys need to know your answer up front. Just know going in, this is what it is. Because it's gonna raise its head probably one day, and you better have these discussions earlier than later.
Well, let's let them have it. Let's stay out.
That's your all's preference, Robert.
Do
I
they
think we
know-
need to
do
just
they know
take-
these options, like this option?
We're gonna talk tomorrow
okay.
about
I
it.
think we just need to stay out of it for a while.
And I think they got fire hydrants, and Terry can flow fire hydrants. It's just, it's
Well,
the
they-
big buildings.
They haven't been willing to work with us in the past. I don't see how they're gonna change.
Now,
They wanna make
Doyle
a
said,
change.
why
We
don't
don't know. We, yeah.
I told Doyle we had a litany of letters and we've reached out on multiple occasions because we knew one day this very situation
Gonna
would
happen.
happen. And now it's here. And it is what it is.
Well, I was on the planning commission, I guess, when they changed it, when Doyle and got the permission to put a school down there, and then they weren't that annexed in the,
And they ran the sewer up there and all that.
and you could tell they were looking at the future for some.
Well, we tried to have those discussions with Terry, but he's,
You say Doyle,
Okay.
talking to Doyle Wallace.
Yeah.
we are, yeah.
All right, guys.
So anyway, that's, you don't have any more updates, I think that's all I have. Let's talk about board meeting. That's, it's on the schedule here, well, it's on the schedule.
What's the regular date?
22nd.
March.
27th?
I got a PBR meeting, 22nd. That's gotta be in Biloxi that week.
29th?
29th.
I guess I'll miss next month's meeting.
What about Wednesday, the 21st? Is that too early, Clark?
No, we could probably do that.
Are you in town that day, Lee?
I think so. I can be here Wednesday. I gotta be down there
That'll
Wednesday.
be the day
night.
before our normal meeting.
Okay.
Can you be ready then?
You ready now?
You can't get say that. You gotta get your stuff from CSA.
Yeah.
We just got it, nick of time this time. So we're talking the 21st at 9 a.m.
21st.
Okay.
We may make it 8 a.m.
Are you going?
I like the 8 a.m.
I like 8 a.m.
Dave?
Yeah.
8's fine.
I didn't do
Oh, no,
that.
no, I'm sorry. It's on Wednesday,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Lucky
Yeah.
you.
What do y'all want to do, 8 or 9?
No.
We can have breakfast.
I can do 8 or 9, whatever y'all's preference.
What's your all's preference?
Well, I go to work 7:30, so it's real convenient.
Eight's
To
fine.
do 8.
Don't bother me.
8 o'clock?
Okay. March 21, Wednesday, 8 a.m.
Well, we get through a little early. And we get,
That's good.
All right, anything else before we adjourn? Gwen, you have anything you want to speak to us on anything?
No,
All
thank
right.
you very much.
We stand adjourned. Thank you all.
That's that. You need to sign the last page of that audit contract.